Hello, this is Longest Day, and we're going to be looking at some of the Pitt versus GT 2014 offensive series uh, in the first quarter. And there's not a lot of long drives. They're relatively short in a number of plays. We do have one drive that was 80 yards, but it was only 3 plays. So we're going to do several of them, and you'll have to bear with me as I have the time stamps marked, but I'll have to find each start of each series. All right, this is the first series after the first fumble, and we'll go ahead and look at their defense. You can see that they're four defensive linemen, and they have this usual setup that we see right here of the Mike linebacker and the two outside linebackers. We'll start to play here, and you can see here Thomas is looking in this direction. It's going to be a triple option this way. You'll see that this guy is cross-charging inside, and you're actually going to see something new that we haven't seen this year. Is this defensive end is actually going to take the A back. He's not going to be taking the B back or the quarterback. He's going to try to throw something new at them and take the A back. So we'll get through here, and since it is a cross charge, it's going to be read as a keep. Also, you can see the defensive end is going to the outside. You can see him. See, he's trying to get to the outside. He's going to try to slow up this A back here, and he's really going to try to be targeting this particular pitch back right here. I do want to note you have a great block happening right here, good block here. You have a good block happening down here, at least slowing this man down, and that's going to open a seam. So this defensive end has stepped on the outside right here, so he's got this A back all covered up. We have one more guy to get, and we're able to push him to the outside, and that leaves that seam open. So we force him to the inside, which is going to give him a bad angle to get to JT right here. And these blocks right here actually trip this guy up a little bit and slow him down just enough to allow JT to get by him. Alright, so we have a block going downfield right here, and he's able to get an arm on him right there, slows him down enough for number 8 to catch him and tackle him at the 5-yard line. Great run, picked up some great yards. Go ahead and get to the next play. This is a penalty, so we backed up 1st and 10. We'll go ahead and start it at 1st and 10. Alright, so JT got a little dinged up, so we got Byerly in here, and this is just going to be a QB follow. I don't believe this is going to be a midline, because this guy is definitely being blocked. He's not left unblocked. And so you can see right here, definitely a full engage right here, full engage on the outside. You're going to have the A back, both A backs, the B back go up the hole, and the first guy comes through, takes his linebacker. He goes to the inside, so he's not needed to be blocked. He's actually going for the B back. That's his responsibility for the triple option. And so we have some safeties back here, and we have the other linebackers coming in. And this is backside linebacker that ends up making the tackle because everybody else is blocked. If you look right here, you can see that we're trying to get to the guy who makes the tackle. I mean, if we get to him, we can probably make a touchdown. The problem is you have these two guys are both squeezing down on the center right here. Both of them squeezing down on the center. The center can't release to the second level, so he's just not able to get to him. And he steps up in here, and he hits the quarterback. But we pick up a good 2 yards after a direct hit. Barley's a tough individual. So we'll go ahead and start this. Just less than 5 yards. This is going to be a rocket toss to Snotty. So the one thing we want to see is how Aaron Joe's right here. He seals the edge right there, perfect. He's sealing the edge perfect. Gets in front of that guy. We have another block right here. Blocking is key. He gets pushed to the outside. And if you see right here, Aaron Joe is making his presence felt on down the line. He trips up number 3 a little bit too. And that leaves enough room right there for Snotty to make the touchdown. Alright, so that's the first series. And we'll go ahead and jump to the next one. Alright, so we had another fumble. You can see here we're on a 20-yard line, so not very far to go. Normal defensive setup. Go ahead and start it off, and it looks like it's going to be a dive. You can see right here the A-back is going directly in, so it's just a dive. Everybody's being blocked. You'll watch what Aaron does right here. He pushes out on the defensive end, and he's going to go and hit this guy right here. So he's pushing out to make room for the A-back, and then he's going to hit this guy. A-back gets in his way, and so you can see Days is getting the ball. It's supposed to clear him a lane. Now we could have made some good yards right there, but we do get kind of beat right here. I can't tell why we get beat right here. They both pretty much take a step in the right direction. The only thing I can see is in both of these offensive linemen versus these three. Watch these three when they take off. They stay really low. They're not standing up. They're shooting out. But if you watch, both of these guys are more up a little bit and then forward. And maybe that's the bare difference of being able to make this block, giving the length of these gaps. But he gets back in there and he ends up stopping us for even though he got there pretty quick, we end up making about 3 yards. All right, keep on going, and this is going to be what I call maybe a lead option right here. We ran a lot of this against VT. One of the things that you want to notice is this linebacker has actually stepped up on the line, and I don't know if there's a play for this or if there's a different call what hole JT is supposed to go through, but traditionally what you'd want to see is we get a block on this guy, JT comes around the edge, he comes up on the pitchman, which should be a little further back. So he's gonna come in contact with the pitchman pretty quick. And so perhaps JT's thinking the hole is supposed to be right here. If he steps up on the line, the hole is supposed to be here. So JT's going to go to the inside. But of course it closes off real quick on the inside. But if you look, if he's attacking this guy and he pitches it, there's no one out here. There's no one out here. We have a blocker. If one of the safeties comes up, we have a blocker for that. As long as he can get the pitch off and this guy can't get to him, it's going to be some good yardage. Perhaps given how close this linebacker was, JT felt it just wasn't a safe pitch, it wasn't a safe direction. Perhaps he can make more yards on the inside, but then it closes down and he tries to make something out of nothing. We end up back at where we started. That's one of the reasons why I think Barley comes in the next series. I think you'll also see on this one right here as well. Look, same thing. He's kind of stepped up on the line here. It's going to end up being a pass. One thing I want you to notice too, they are barely ready. Watch, we're ready to start to play, and they're still getting in position. So there's a little bit going on here. Also, check out the clock. 1 second. 1 second. We barely get it off before right there as it ticks to 0. So we get it off. You can see right here what ends up Perkins right here. No one's looking at him. Everybody's looking at the quarterback. He comes to the backside, and he's wide open. Makes the catch, first down, and this guy, they just don't look very fast. It seems like they're looking for somebody else to stop him. This guy's looking downfield. They're both looking downfield. And, this is a perfect block right here in the front. Just kind of sets him off, and he's not able to get to the A-back. And we end up going downfield, making a touchdown. It's a great long run. I just don't realize how long a run this was. Watch the pass to the 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It is a long run. Did a great job. Very impressive. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hit the next one, which might be all the time we have for this particular one. I do believe this is short yardage. Yeah. So we get the ball here. I just want to go back and look. P.J. Davis does a great job. You can see we're doing some blitzing here. We got Neely, P.J. Davis coming in. He's supposed to pick up. He's not able to stop. He just gets by him. He's right on him. Quarterback's looking. He can't take the ball. He's covered, and wham. And is right after the exchange, so he hasn't really secured the football. Gets his hand right in there, pushes it out the back, and then Neely does a great job of making sure he gets on the ball. Notice how his chest doesn't go for the ball. He goes with it with the arm to make sure he doesn't bounce it. So we get it, and this is where we're at. All right, so what's going to happen here? This is going to be a triple option in this direction. And you can see right here, cross charge in. This guy is is going to go out. His back is to the quarterback, so he's definitely going out. But the cross charge means a keep. So he keeps it. You can see this guy right here, defensive end. Instead of taking the QB, he's going out for the A-back. We're going to have a block right here. You know, one of the things that I would have tried to done is if he's going to take the A-back, this guy needs to come to the inside, and he doesn't. I mean, he's looking at the A-back the whole time. I mean, if he just turns in, this is the guy with the ball right here. I do want to note out Aaron Joe. Watch this. Makes a great block right here. Doesn't take him completely to the ground, but that is what slows him down just enough. Slows him down just enough that he cannot get to JT in time. So, great block right there. Makes the touchdown. All right. Well, we got one more. We're going to fit the next one in. And this is the last short one, and we'll do some longer drives. In fact, our longer drives are not touchdowns, by the way. All of our touchdowns were actually a short amount of plays. Just how it worked out. All right, so here we are. Again, triple option. You got, instead of this guy cross-charging, they're both going to the outside. So this is a be-back give read. What happens is we're not able to get off right here and get this block. And since we missed that block, he's able to come in and make the stop. You're also, this guy is definitely headed to the inside, and he's able to help with that block. One of the reasons, you know, they are hitting us pretty good at the line, and that really helps keep us from getting to the second level. So we don't make many yards on that. We'll come down to the next one. All right. So this is going to be a little rocket toss right here. So watch our sealing of the edge. Got the edge sealer, Aaron Joe. Actually does a decent job. This guy is definitely not running at full blast. We have right here a block by A-back. You know, it doesn't take him to the ground, but forces him to leave a seam. And I think on this one, what you'll see is there's a lack of effort. And, you know, it's a lot of, oh, I thought you were going to tackle him. And what we need to do, like even more on defense, is everybody tackle. You don't assume that somebody else has them tackled. You go ahead and get in there and make the tackle. And what you have here is guys seeing this right here. They're not running their full blast. Look, this guy's let up. You know, he thinks the tackle's there, and look, it's not. And this guy is basically walking. Look at number 4 walk. Look at number 5, not 95 here. I mean, they think it's over, and it's not. And this guy just keeps on going, and he's going to beat him. He's fast. Right here is able to squeeze by him. He's just too fast. Makes a touchdown. So effort. You know, the effort on their side really did them in right here. I thought you had them kind of thing. And we need to learn from this play on our defense that everybody has to get in there. Don't assume somebody else already has it. You get in there and make the tackle. And all right, that's all I have for this first series. Several series here, several, you know, like 3-play, 1 to 3-play offensive series. Making touchdowns, did a great job of blocking. Blocking is so key. Aaron Joe did a great job in this game. Really came back after what happened in the UNC game and really put it on these guys. All right, look forward to your comments. Thank you.